What's bonking, guys? Today I will be talking about Ark Survival Evolved, which is my favorite game. I talked about it a bit in my first video, and yeah, so this is going to be 4 videos, each 15 minutes long, and basically it will be showcasing my first hour on the map Scorched Earth. So I've been playing Ark for about 5 years, and I've been stuck on the island. I only have like 500 hours in the game, so, you know, for playing it for 5 years, that's not a whole lot of time. But, you know, Ark is my favorite game, so I feel like I do have some experience, at least, you know, playing for as long as I did. But I finally kind of beat the first map. I beat the first 3 bosses, but then the final boss, I couldn't even make it to it because the cave to get to it is such a fucking pain, and I just decided to give up. I'll do that later. So here I am now on the second map, Scorched Earth. So I figure I'd show you guys, you know, like the things I do, explain it a bit, and hopefully if you guys don't know anything about Ark, this will teach you something, or maybe you do know about Ark, but you're bad at it. This will teach you. So first thing you'll notice is I immediately go to break the cactus. Think of Ark like Minecraft on steroids. It's much harder than Minecraft. And survival-wise, it's much better than Minecraft. Creative-wise, there is no creative. You have to turn on, like, well, I mean, I guess you can turn on creative mode, but Minecraft is obviously way better creative. But survival, I think Ark is much better. So the next thing you'll notice is I am collecting, like, bushes. This is so I can get berries and fiber. And so the reason I punch the cactus is so I can get thatch. So those are crafting items I can use to make things. Now, you'll notice I'm running around like I lost my head, and that's because I'm looking for stones right now. So you'll notice big rocks, but I can't punch those rocks. I need to pick up little stones in order to craft tools to break the rocks. So now you'll see I'm out of breath because I've been running around too much. And so you will see... Oh, I also gained a level too. So pay attention to the icons on the right of the screen. Also, that is a jerboa. I'll explain that in a little bit. So at the very bottom is my health. That's the like plus symbol. So as you can see, I'm most of the way dead. Above that is my stamina, which is that like electric bar. Well, it's completely empty. You can't even see it because I'm out of stamina and I keep running around. Above that is my, what's it called? Is my hunger. You can see that's doing good. And then above that is water, which isn't doing so great. Above that is weight, which is empty, so, you know, I'm doing great. And then above that is my XP. So my XP is full. You can see I have a level. So here I'm trying to see if I can craft a pick yet, which I can't. I need wood. So I go to punch the tree next in order to obtain wood. So this is going to damage me, but yeah. And then you'll notice I have a point available, so I'm going to put that into a stat. I don't remember when I'll do it. You'll see eventually. But yeah, so I figure I should go into what a jerboa is. That is a new creature to this map. And jerboas, as you can see, are little rodents, and they, well, you'll see I just passed out. So that is another thing I should mention. I recorded this gameplay on the 24th, and it is now April 1st. So it is like 7-8 days after recording. So I'm just voicing over now. Yeah, but I'm just kind of just like, I'm watching the recording and I'll explain what's going on. But so jerboas, they are a little rodent, and they alert you. Yeah, I don't know why I spawned up there, so I died. You'll notice that I die a lot in the beginning. That's a very normal part of Ark. You will die a lot. Accept it. In the beginning, even past the beginning, you will die a lot. That's just Ark for you. Sometimes it'll be infuriating. Other times it's not a big deal. But what's important is that you make use of death. You know, sometimes death can be a good thing. Or maybe it's a setback, but, you know, your goal should be to make sure that death doesn't phase you. So, yeah, you know, you can see I don't miss a beat. I go straight to my beacon, I pick up my shit, and I keep going. You know, I'm not going to let this death, you know, get me. So, yeah, but jerboas basically are this little rodent, and they can sense weather conditions. So, you can carry it on your shoulder, and like it'll do this like little dance, and it'll make this sound for certain weather conditions, and that lets you know, hey, like a sandstorm is coming, or, you know, a thunderstorm. I experienced a thunderstorm and rain. Those are the only ones I experienced so far, and both times my jerboa was making different sounds. But yeah, so you can see I'm just trying to gain resources right now. I don't know when I'm going to use my levels. So I tried drinking cactus sap because this is a new resource on Scorched Earth. It's not on the island. It says it hydrates you. Yeah, when it is consumed, hydrates your body. So I thought surely that'll help. it doesn't do shit. So I realized that pretty quick. But yeah, so here I'm gonna have to level up soon because I need engram points. So you'll see that, and that's what this is engrams. So here, there you go, I level up. Health first. And so now I have engram points, and I can use that to learn to craft new things. You can see it takes a certain amount of points, and I'm using those points to learn how to make these things. And then I have to craft these things. So, yeah. First things I get are, spears, a hatchet, a campfire, and I can't remember if it was a water skin or clothing. I just saw it, but, either way, I learned something. So now I'm going around harvesting. There you can see I'm harvesting the rocks, so I can make a hatchet. The hatchet, I'm gonna make it easier to harvest wood from the tree. So that is another thing. Hatchets gain wood better, whereas picks gain you thatch better. And if used on a rock, hatchets get you stone better, and picks get you flint better. I'm not sure what gets you sand better. Sand is also new to Scorched Earth, so I'm still kind of trying to figure that out. Same with cactus sap. I don't know which one gathers you more cactus sap. Like, for example, if you harvest a corpse, the hatchet gets you more hide, and the pick gets you more meat. So here you can see I'm making a campfire, I'm making a hatchet, I'm making a spear. Okay, now I learned the water skin, which is a water bottle basically, and thatch building. I'm trying to make a house, my first house. So yeah, these are the things I'm learning. Yeah. So I'm not going to be speaking the whole time, just when I have something to say. But when not, you can just watch the gameplay. Also, sorry if you guys hear sounds in the background. My family's here, and they're like watching TV and stuff, so you might hear that. Okay, here you can see I died again. So at this point in the game, as long as you can get your shit back, dying is not a bad thing at all. Later on in the game, dying can be bad, but it just kind of depends. It all depends on what you have to lose. Dying when you're with your dinosaurs can be shitty, because your dinosaurs are then left unattended and they could die. But say dying when you're just running around on the beach with wooden tools, with stone tools, it don't really mean shit. So, yeah. And I have a shit ton of skins. So yeah, you'll see I'm dropping these. These are skins I earned, and I don't need them. Eventually I use the witch hat, but I don't know when you'll see that. So, and then I get all my stuff back, and I start to build my house, I believe. So yeah, gathering more fiber, gathering more berries, because at this point, berries are the only thing I can tame. Also, that is a Procoptodon. You'll see that kangaroo that hopped up. So Procoptodons are pretty cool. I want to tame one, but you need rare mushrooms, and I've only gotten like 3 rare mushrooms, so they're not really an option. Okay, here you can see I'm do another level, and each time you level up, you gain more engrams. So you can see, I'm learning to craft new things with each level up. So yeah, that's very important. But yeah, like you'll find all kinds of tames all over the map. Like on Scorched Earth, there are wyverns, which if you don't know, are a kind of dragon. So wyverns are pretty cool. They're one of the best tames. So, yeah. So here you can see I'm starting to build my first house. I've already built 3 houses. And yeah, so I started Scorched Earth on the 24th. I think in-game days, I'm on day 10 right now, but I can't quite remember. I'll have to look. And currently I'm like level 50-something. So I've made pretty good progress. But at this current point in time, this is my first house. So yeah, my first 2 houses are within like literally I get done with the second house. I find a little like water vein. And I'm like, well, shit, I guess I got to build a new house closer to this. And then, I stay in that house for a few days. And then I find a river, and I'm like, oh, shit. Well, maybe not a river. Maybe more like a creek. And I'm like, oh, damn. I guess I can build another house. So then I build a wood house. But that's later. I didn't record that part. So, yeah. But I do plan for Ark to be a major part of my channel because I love Ark. And that's another thing is eventually, once I have a big channel, I will branch out and I'll make several channels. Like well, we'll see. But there's a good chance I'll have a JoJo channel and an Ark channel, or maybe not. Maybe I'll just keep it all on one channel and you just watch what you want and don't what you know, and don't watch what you don't. But more than likely, I'll split it into several channels, but that'll be in the future. For now, I'll just keep it all on one. So, you know, watch what you want and don't what you don't. So, yeah, there you can see I made a campfire. Well, I already had one, but I placed it. And that is so I can cook meat, but also make charcoal. And, you know, it's a desert, so it does get cold at night. That can also keep me warm. So here, this is a new thing to me, those little trees. So that's why I'm trying to use my hatchet on them. But then I found out that you harvest them just like bushes. So those do give you wood, although they also give you a lot of fiber and berries. So, yeah, you'll see me experiencing some new things here. And basically the reason I'm trying to make a house is so I have somewhere safe I can respawn, but also somewhere to keep me out of the heat, ideally. You know, I don't want to be in the fucking sun the whole time, because that's what's killing me. Like, you can see the fire, like, you know, icon that's been there the whole time. That's because I'm burning to death. So, that white icon, I'm not fully sure what that one is. That one's new, but I'm guessing it's a sun exposure one, but I've never seen that one on the island, so I could not tell you. I'll probably have to look into that and do some research, actually, because I've been pretty curious about it. So, I'm sorry, guys. I'm sure you probably can hear stuff in the background. I already mentioned it, but I've been trying to record this for the past, like, hour, but there's always been some noise in the back, so fortunately we just got to deal with it. But this is actually the first video I'm recording on the day I'm posting it. Usually I record at least a little bit on before. But here again, you can see I died yet again, but it's okay. You know, that's a very normal part of the game. Sometimes it's infuriating. There was, you know, I had a case, I think it was Sunday. I went to go get metal. I got a little greedy, got too much metal. It got dark. I don't know this map very well, so I went in the wrong direction. Couldn't get home, and I died a lot, and it fucking sucked. And I ended up losing 3 tames, and yeah, so I was fucking pissed. I kept dying again and again and again and again, but that's because I had something on the line. I had things to lose, so yeah, it pissed me off. But at this point in time, I have nothing to lose. Dying is fine. You know, I'm not angered by it. I'm not set back by death at this current point. And sometimes, as I said, death can be used to your advantage. Like, I'm sure you'll probably see it within the first hour. There's a few times where my stats get really low. You know, maybe I'm fucking dehydrated and I can't find any water. I might just let myself die, because then when I respawn, I'll have, you know, fresh water gauge. So, you know, then all my stats are good. Because when your hydration's really low, your stamina doesn't fill up. And, you know, when your hydration's low, you also start taking a lot of damage. So, yeah. And you'll notice these skins respawn every time I die. So that's why there's so damn many of them. And I probably could use some of them, but I don't really care. As I told you guys, I will use the witch hat, but I do that later. I'm not exactly sure when you'll see it. I don't remember most of the stuff. And so here I accidentally built a few too many walls, so that's why I placed them down, so I could demolish them and get the resources back in order to make something else instead. And here you can see I'm getting encumbered. That's what that, like, I don't know. It's kind of like a kettlebell. That's what that thing down there is. That's showing that I am too heavy. I'm carrying too much. So, yeah, you're supposed to drop stuff, but I'm stubborn. So I don't. I just slowly walk. And I believe I learned the storage box here. Yep, there you go. So that I can, in fact, learn to build a box to put my shit in. Oh, and I accidentally built a foundation. So, now I found out you can cancel things. So I could have just canceled the foundation, but I didn't know that yet. So, yeah, and I forgot where my door was. So you'll see me slowly walk around the perimeter as I try to find my door. And I'm slowly getting heavier as the crafting is finishing. Until I can't move anymore. So now I have to drop shit. Or in this case, yeah. Okay, well that's the end of the first clip. So that was 15 minutes and 20 seconds of my Ark Survival Evolved Scorched Earth experience. So I hope you guys liked it. Let me know when you would like to see the second video. I was thinking I'll just probably post it in 3 days because that's been my schedule lately. But my dad's birthday's in 3 days, so I'm thinking I might ask him for ideas. And I've also thought about, posting an Ark video each day. So, and that means part 2 would be tomorrow. So let me know how much you guys want. Would you like to see a part 2 tomorrow? Would you like to see it later? Let me know. I don't want to oversaturate. I don't want to run out of ideas, but I also want you guys to have stuff to watch. And I'm enjoying the video making process. So let me know.